Good morning, David. It's so great to have the opportunity to see you this morning. I'm Mayor May from the city of Fremont, California, and I'm also currently the president of NLC's Asian Pacific American Municipal Officials, APAMO.
Good morning, Mayor May. So nice to see you. Well, I'm David Luna. I'm City Council Member in Mesa, Arizona. I am president of HELO, Hispanic Elected Local Officials.
Over the past couple of weeks, we've been experiencing an increased urgency in communications to our constituents because of the COVID-19 pandemic. And like many local representatives, we have incredibly diverse community, and in our city we have multiple languages being spoken. And so
I agree. We have the same issues here in Mesa, Arizona. Largely our Hispanic population makes about 30% of our population here in the city of Mesa. So we have developed ways of communicating to them in the Spanish language to ensure that they get the right information in terms of how to protect themselves from the COVID virus.
And here, Fremont is part of Alameda County, so some of the information that we provided, we have made sure to send out in multiple languages. We have in our school district a Mandarin immersion program and a Spanish immersion program. So we have information going out most times in both Mandarin and Spanish, but also we have a large East Asian Indian and Afghan population. And so when we have done communications, we're trying to work with resources locally and ensure that those informations are being translated so that we can provide that. In addition, we have a large deaf community. And so therefore we have made sure for some of the videos that we're making to activate the closed caption and are sending out instructions on that so that people can also see the words that we're speaking.
One of the things that we're doing here in the city of Mesa, we have launched Facebook in Espanol. We've actually launched it 2 years ago, but now there's a real need to make sure that we communicate with our Spanish-speaking population. So essentially, basically on a daily basis, I am repeating what our mayor is doing in English. So I am repeating it in Spanish. So we're trying to make sure that our community gets the same information, but in their language, so they understand exactly how our city is moving forward. The things that we just launched today, in fact, is called Mesa Cares. It gives our community members an opportunity to call in and ask questions so they have an understanding of what resources are available. As you know, there's a lot of confusion out there. People don't know what to do, but we're trying to make it at a local level because they get caught up in the federal, they get caught up in the state, all this information, but we want to make it specific to our community. So
thank you. We also are trying to do some of those similar efforts. We are an Asian majority city. We have many different languages, over 105 languages and dialects being spoken. So that's a little bit of a challenge for us to translate everything. But one of the resources that we really like to utilize and partner with is some of the local media, that is ethnic-based media, and some of the coalitions or groups that are supporting those communities. We have peer counseling through our senior groups and other areas so that we can work with them to disseminate this information. Because I think that when it comes to this type of discussion right now, there's a lot of fake news or other information that can be confusing to others. And social media is sometimes very difficult for people to navigate. So having trusted resources, whether it's through their faith-based or ethnic-based support communities, really help us.
Exactly. So I think you're doing a great job in what you're doing in your community. And I thank you for sharing your tips. And I may take some of those tips and incorporate them in our community as well. So, but what I want to do is wish you the best of luck as you move forward. And you know that you can always count on HELO as well as the National League of Cities for support as we navigate through this this crisis here in the country.
Understand that as a community, we are stronger together when we work on these issues. And so from APAMO's perspective, we are always excited to work with our partner constituency groups, and we look forward to being able to meet once again in the future and to share the successes that we've been able to address in battling this disease.
Thank you so much. Let's stay connected, stay healthy, and we'll get through this together.
Yes.